So today I'm working on this little octopus drawing. Shocking, I know. But I've started coloring it, and I have the base color down, and now I'm adding some shadows to it. So the two colors that I'm using, E15 Dark Suntan is the base color. And you can see some of these shadows that I've added, and that's actually E18 Copper. So I'm basically using two colors to add some shadows. And I just wanted to show you really quickly how I'm doing that. So if you look on here, you can see I've added some of those. So basically what I do to blend those, I'm going to show you in this area right here. I have the E18 Copper, the darker color. So I'm just going to add a little line, okay, right there. And actually, let's do this little section too. Okay, so you can see that that's a pretty severe sort of shadow, and I want to blend that out a little bit. So I'm taking the base color and adding a layer in between what I've already colored and the shadow. And I can sort of use the base color to blend that in, right? So it makes it a little less severe. So the thing is, you have to be careful when you're doing this and test the colors ahead of time because they won't always work well together. But in this case, they do, so I'm okay. And I tested that ahead of time to make sure. But the nice thing about Copics is that even if you only have one color, if you go over an area multiple times after it's dried, you can get shadows just with one color. Like, for instance, I'm using the base color right here in this section of the face, and you can see, although it's sort of subtle, right, there are some shadows showing up. So if you keep going over those sections again and again, you can build up some shadows just with one color. Of course, it's easier to do with more than one color, but if you only have one color, it still works. Right, so let's add some more shadows in here and blend that out. And so it's basically just a process, right, of building up the colors and shadows. Right, so we can keep working on that with just two colors. And then what I'll do at the very end is take a white Prismacolor pencil and go along some of these ink lines that I've drawn to sort of really make that pop. But there you go. We're coloring with just two markers. All right, thanks for watching.